Well, we're in town today. Abingdon Street Market is our subject. As usual, pockets of history. In 1754, Bishop Pockland, a clergyman staying in Pelton, wrote at his diary, "At Blackpool near the sea, there are accommodations for people who love to come and bathe." Now, basically, this was for the trustees of William Galter Charity, and he bought land in and around the hamlet of Blackpool for about £500. Now, this included Lane End's house, Church Street, Abingdon Street, and one of the trustees was also somebody called Thomas Burley of Kirkham, who Burley Street was named after. You can imagine the value of the land. I mean, if it was £500 back in 1754, how much it would be today. In 1862, Blackpool's first proper police station was built in Abingdon Street. Blackpool Police Station held offices, a court, 3 dwellings, one for the sergeant, one for each of his 2 constables. The cells were in the basement and actually survive today. I appreciate the fact we can't go in at the minute, but if you went in to the entrance and went to the right, it is basically under the fish stall. The station was actually enlarged in 1880 to accommodate the town's 3 sergeants and 13 constables. Blackpool Police Court was opened in the same building on the 5th of March 1886. And this was quite a small station on Abingdon Street, and this did close on the 5th of June 1893, and the second Blackpool Police Station was opened on Lower King Street on the same day. As usual, what I'm going to do is some before, during and after pictures. 1907, Jackson Brothers ran the central motor garage in the old court buildings on Abingdon Street, where they hired many charabancs, wagonette tours, and trips around the Phill. The return fare to Garstang was 3 shillings and 6 pence. (1927) Officially, Blackpool Market was opened in the old Jackson Brothers garage. It was around about the June time. Now here's something interesting. So the next time we're able to go in, got something about the big wheel. The carriages were sold off in 1928. And that's basically before the big wheel closed. The first one went to St Mark's Church tennis courts in Leighton and had to be carried on a huge wagon drawn by 3 powerful horses. One was used as a stall in Abingdon Street Market. One became a summer house on Victoria Road in Cleveland, another a garage on Rossall Road, and another was taken to Skew Bridge in Ansdell to be a workshop. The last one still in existence was bought by matron Edith Swallow of the Swallowdale Children's Home and taken to St Michael's on Wyre. This became the Big Wheel Cafe, later the Wild Boar Cafe and filling station, and that's basically out of Rawcliffe, and it's fantastic. If you ever get the chance to go past, have a look. It's massive. I mean, if anybody knows of any others hiding, let us know. Right, we're going to take a walk around the corner now. Wow, not seen these going for a while. So I'm old enough to remember this. So in St John's Square as graveyard, and probably some of the more mature members of my audience will also remember this and the graves. Cedar Square there. Now you can see another sign, Police Street. So we talked about obviously the site being police station. What you might not know, there was actually a steam sawmill. I remember the last time I did a bit of a quick update with town, I saw some cobbles, and apparently this is part of the original building. So let's have another look. Assume that's the market cat. And again, got some more original features here. So around about 1937, market traders named Queen Vera Road to the right of Abingdon Street Market. Said we're just off Cedar Square now. After the year's Cotton Queen, Vera Greenwood, who had just made an official visit to the market. The street is Blackpool's shortest thoroughfare. The sign wrongly calls it Queen Vera's Road, as you can see there. Vera Greenwood married a Mr. Bunn and eventually moved to Bolton, where she died in 2003. Let's have a look at the Civic Trust plaque. Not the best footage, but this is what I can get. So the next time you guys all get to come in here, come in through these doors and go to your right and look above. That's one of the big wheel carriages. So of course you'll know around about August 2020, central government funded some Blackpool projects. Now Abingdon Street Market was picked and set aside for a major facelift with allegedly 3.6 million cash injection to improve its visitor experience, improve its sustainability, turn the Ages Centre into a more modern retail unit. If you look on planning, you can see what they've got in store. I've used this throughout my years, and to be fair, a lot of the more mature ladies and gents do use this, or did use this, as a bit of a hub to meet, have coffee, you know, meet their friends. I mean, in the last sort of 92, 93 years, the footfall has dropped drastically. So it's just improving to keep something good. If you don't use it, we're going to lose it. As you can appreciate, a lot of the traders have been dislodged. Some are in temporary premises and some are not. So it's one of these I'm going to have to follow up, obviously, at a later date.